Lancers are home Sunday, March 1st, 4 p.m. PowerLancers.com.
Live from the Rochester Sports Network studios in Gates, New York, it's Rochester Sports Mumblings presented by Salvatore's and the Rochester RazorSharks with your hosts Matt Goldman and John Cargo.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
And here's your host, Matt Goldman.
Awesome job.
Right,
Great job.
Fantastic.
Great.
That is the lovely TIffany from the Rochester LadySharks.
Yes, sir.
Joined by her friend Lauren from the Rochester LadySharks. Thank you for joining us tonight.
No problem.
I'm glad you guys made it in.
You did a really good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was decent. I was like, that was probably like third best that we've had.
No, I think second.
Second? Who was the best?
The best?
Ellie Fowski, right?
Oh, yeah.
The Warrior did it once.
That's probably because he can actually read your handwriting.
because me and him kind of think on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like.
Yeah, I'll say
You guys both have that caveman like
Right.
handwriting.
You know, I know who the worst was though.
Rudolph, yeah, he sucks. And he was supposed to be here tonight. Rudolph was supposed
where
to be
are you?
our little intern tonight to help video this momentous occasion. This is a very momentous occasion tonight. TIffany, Lauren, Marc Sotile from the Rochester Lancers, welcome back. This is the first time we have had ladies in the studio. So
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, you're right.
For us, then.
You're right.
This is a momentous occasion. So thank you for joining us. We're going to have a good time, talk a little Rochester sports. Little short on phone guests tonight, but we do have a very interesting phone guest coming up at about 8:40. If you're listening live, that will be Lancer Louie. So
That's gonna be interesting.
the mascot from the Rochester Lancers will be joining us live on the telephone. I'm not really sure.
I wonder what a dragon has to say.
Yeah, he is a dragon, so I'm not entirely sure how this is going to go, but we'll give it a try. You know, did you guys dance at the game on Saturday? The Sharks improving to 12-0, beating Erie by I think like 340 points this time.
Yes.
I really feel bad for that Erie team. John and I were talking
you
about
made
it
last week.
Yeah, it's basically become the RazorSharks are the Harlem Globetrotters, and the Washington Generals rotate between Erie and Buffalo. I feel bad sometimes for these teams coming in. They have no chance.
None at all.
The coach. I will tell you though, the Erie coach, he does come very well dressed. He's
That's a plus.
I think he's wearing like a little bow tie and like not a full tux. At least the game last Monday, but like almost a full tux with the little bow tie. I thought that was.
Yeah,
That's nice for a
nothing like
coach,
getting
you know?
your butt handed to you wearing a bow tie,
At least
right?
you
Well,
look
I
good
figure,
while you're
listen,
getting
if
beaten,
you're gonna
you
lose
know?
by 70 points, you might as well look pretty good
Like
doing
James
it.
Bond.
I don't know about James.
He wears a bow tie.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Well, anyways, tell us about how long have you guys been dancing for the LadySharks?
I've been dancing for the.
And talking to the mic a little bit more. I know.
Sorry.
I know the mic is from like 1975, but yeah.
I've been dancing for the LadySharks. This is my second year, actually.
Okay.
Last year was my first year. This year I'm captain.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and you got a captain.
And this is my first year on the team, actually.
Rookie.
Yes.
But she's awesome.
Is it like you guys have like hazing rituals for the rookies?
Not at all.
No.
She got to
Actually,
carry
no.
your pom poms or something.
No.
What do you guys do on the Lancers, Marc Sotile, for the rookies?
Nothing really. I mean, like I said, they gotta carry all your stuff. You know, like if there's water that has to be carried onto the field, those are the guys that have to do it. So there's not too much. We respect everybody. I'm sure that's the same with them. You know, you respect the newbies.
Because I know, like I always see pictures of like Major League Baseball teams. They always make the rookies at some point during the season, usually in like July. They have to sometimes like cross dress and fly on a charter flight across country.
Yeah, we tried that. We just couldn't afford it. You know?
Couldn't afford the plane
So,
ticket.
Right.
so on the bus, you don't make them, cross us on the bus over that, you're driving.
Not anymore. We used to do all that.
Well, wait, was there the one story of Jefferson Dargo having to run
Behind the
run
bus.
behind the bus on the throughway?
Yeah, but
to
that
Was
try
that
to
a little bit of
run?
hazing there?
No, that was total accident. Like
that was complete. Hey,
Oh, Rudolph showed up.
Rudolph.
So
Welcome.
here, this camera over here. We're gonna need you to do a little video, okay? All right, it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, the Jefferson Dargoot thing was a little total accident, but
So-
yeah, we had to chase the bus down.
What happened last year? The Lancers were on a road trip to
I think we were going to Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah.
Tell the story.
Well, we were going to Pennsylvania, and Jefferson Dargoot lives in he lives down the thruway, so we had to pick him up, but they didn't want to take the bus off the side of the road to get him, so they made him start walking down the thruway. Well, the bus completely passed him up, and he's wearing this whole big blue outfit, and like I said, so they made him run for like a mile down the thruway.
Right. This was in like what, January?
Yeah, it was like it was in January with a nice good snowstorm and everything like that. So he's running, and he comes on the bus sweating, and you just had to be there to see it.
It's funny stuff. It's funny, some of these teams that come, like, the PBL, it's a minor league. It's pretty minor league. And, the LadySharks are definitely at the top of it. But some of these teams, they come in and they either, like, drive separately or, like, they get in a van and they come in or, like...
Yeah, I've seen a couple vans.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See any personal vehicles?
I think one of the games they came in like groups and cars, so yeah.
And the Lynchburg team didn't even show up last Monday. It was the President's Day game.
Yes, I
Yeah.
remember that. I remember
They
that.
were supposed to play the Lynchburg Titans. They didn't show up for some reason, so they played Erie.
They were scared. That's probably why.
Why?
Do you blame them?
I don't blame
Do you
them.
want to lose by 180 points?
I mean, seriously, they're 0-9. The Sharks are 12-0 and beating teams by 60. They may have lost by 100 points that game if they would have played. So yeah, I don't blame them at all.
Well, if you guys are cheering through the whole game, the other teams were probably all just staring at them and they forget they're playing. You know what I mean?
Right.
What was it? The replacements they had on there? They did that in one play. And
I don't know. You guys are very good, though. I do enjoy watching your performances. I think you guys do a great job.
Oh, well, thank you.
I like the outfits.
Yeah, very
think
nice.
It's really cool.
Thanks.
How do you go from? I'm sure you cheered in high school or college, correct? Or-
I've danced for 16 years,
Okay. So how
but
do you
I've
go?
never cheered.
Oh, you never cheered. So you just came from a straight dancing background,
Mhm.
as opposed to you were a cheerleader, or?
I did neither, actually. I did some dance in high school. I went to School of the Arts, so I could take jazz instead of taking gym class.
Okay.
And then it just kind of went from there.
So
like-
School of the Arts in the city.
Yes.
Very cool. I used to deliver pizzas to the School of the Arts.
We
He
would-
still has the same car.
I do. By the way,
I'm
Marc.
surprised that car has
By the way,
survived.
Marc Sotile, that car saved my life. On Saturday, I spun out on the thruway and crashed into a median.
I can tell.
So your car looks even crappier than it did before. So
Hey,
it's even worse.
It looks even more seasoned.
So it has more character.
It's got
more
character.
It has more character.
It's got more stories
than ever
now.
before.
It's
It really
stories.
It
does.
had enough stories before.
Somewhere on there, Jefferson
Honestly-
was on the thruway, and he probably picked
Yeah.
him up in that thing.
Probably
too.
almost hit him. Jeez.
Marc Sotile, I think if not for that oil change you gave me 2 months ago, I would have been gone.
It's probably
It
true.
was that oil change 2 oil
Yeah.
changes ago.
It is. The 2 oil changes.
Gotta
By
go
the
to
way,
Joey's place.
You guys need an oil
Life-saving
change?
changes.
Oil change, anything, Marc Sotile would do it for you for $15.99.
$15.99.
Awesome.
What
Actually,
about
I don't know. Maybe you guys, you might do it for free. I
I'll
don't know.
say, you might get it.
Well,
I don't know what that look was all about.
well.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
well,
you know.
But that is
well.
Joey's place.
Yes, 936 Portland Avenue, 319-4562.
Lowest prices in Rochester.
That's
folks.
right. I will take care of you
Good
guys.
to know.
You see that? That's how you segue into an ad.
Yep. We are pretty good.
Professionals.
Perfect.
Well, I don't know about that.
Semi-pro.
We're like Lynchburg Titans level.
No.
You think we're better?
Harrisburg Heat level. you
Harris.
know.
Oh, what?
Harrisburg,
So,
oh,
so we have
come
one
on.
win instead of 0. Marc Sotile.
I think
So
we,
here's one for you guys. Which
Jeez.
after the Harrisburg Heat game, Elvio Fernandez. You all know who Elvio is, right?
No.
No.
Keyboardist for Daughtry.
Okay.
He's a soccer
Oh
player
yeah, he's from
Rochester.
Rochester. He's
Yeah,
from Rochester.
but he's a
yeah.
soccer player, and he comes up to me and goes, "Hey, I think I could play on that team."
Okay.
Oh my God, that team is horrible.
Terrible.
They
I
should.
mean,
They
horrible.
should sign him though for a game just for a publicity stunt.
Yeah, they probably would. I mean, Doug Miller knows him, but it's hard to get him when he's local. He's, he's doing a lot of traveling. So, and when he's back in town, he probably wants to spend it mostly with his family. So,
So, do you guys? Who's your favorite Shark? We had a couple on the show. We had Jerice on the show. We had Anthony Stover on. Stover was really.
Anthony Stover is my favorite shark.
He was really interesting. Really
Yeah, he was
He's
interesting.
cool.
a funny guy.
And he's very smart too.
Yes.
He seems very, very
Yeah.
Is he
intelligent.
gonna be an attorney or something?
What's
That's
that?
What I heard.
Is he? I
Yeah,
don't know.
I
he
believe
did,
so,
he
yeah.
did try to mention that.
Yeah. And he went to UCLA, that's a huge basketball school. I mean, they won the national championship in 1978, I believe. So that's a great basketball school. And Jerice to me is like the face of basketball in Rochester. Like people who go, who have followed the Razor Sharks for a while, they know Jerice Crouch is like the guy.
I think he was on the last time I was actually here before I got sick.
Yeah. We had him on. Yeah, absolutely. And he want his whole thing is the Sharks want to go 20-0 this year and then win the championship.
It seems
which would be different.
obtainable.
Wait, what are they right now?
really
15-0.
12-0.
Yeah.
So they got eight more to go, and then playoffs.
Yeah,
and-
they can do it though.
Absolutely.
I'm sure
I
they
think they'll
could do
run
it.
the
I'd
table.
rather not do it. Like if I was a team, I'd rather
You'd
get that.
want to lose one.
Yeah, get that loss out of the way. 'Cause
Like Baltimore?
It's
So
bound
it
to
doesn't happen in the championship
Yeah.
game?
Yeah, it's bound to happen.
Speaking of the MASL, Missouri Comets won 20-0.
Yeah,
They
they
did
sure
not lose a
did.
game.
But they will not win the championship. I can promise you.
Have you guys ever seen a
Who do you
Lancers
think
game?
will?
Yes. I actually went to a Lancers game, I want to say a month and a half ago. We went there. We were doing Razor Sharks promos, but we went to go
Oh,
check
so that's
out.
the only reason why you went to a Lancer game?
Not to see Marc Sotile or anybody.
Right. Thanks.
But I would love to go to another one. Lauren, you're going to come, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, we'll see you
Alright.
guys on Sunday because that's the last
Sunday,
home
March
game.
1st.
What time?
4 o'clock.
Why don't we let Soccer Sam tell you?
Yeah.
The Lancers are home Sunday, March 1st, 4 p.m. OurLancers.com.
And there's a
All
website
right,
for
there
you.
we go.
I know you guys don't have headphones, so that probably didn't work for you, but yeah, Sunday, March 1st. And the next Razor Sharks game is this Saturday, 1 p.m.
1 p.m.
Home versus the Philadelphia Flight. It is
70s thing.
70s Day.
Yes.
70s Day at the Blue Cross Arena. So bring your, disco
bombs.
balls and
Go-go boots.
yeah, bring a charger so you can hook the disco ball up to something because I know you need to. It requires lights and all that. It's kind of got to be electronic.
Is there going to be a disco ball there?
I hope.
Me too.
Is the ball going to be like
You can't have a
like
70s
the red, white,
theme
and blue
without one.
ball,
You can't.
like
And-
the ABA in the 70s?
And I hope Phil Mercado plays some, disco music. It's a little Earth, Wind,
So
and
it'd be
Fire.
interesting to see if any of the players have some big wigs on or something.
That's
Some
what they
Afro
should
wigs?
do.
They
'Cause-
should.
Listen, let's be honest. The Razor Sharks are going to beat Philadelphia no matter what. They could.
Absolutely.
The one 5'9" kid on the team could just play alone and probably beat Philadelphia, right?
Absolutely.
So they might as well play with a little flair. You know what I mean? Have some, some.
So you're saying turn it
poofy,
into a legitimate globe
So the kid will be.
Yes, pretty much. Change it into.
So already
so
pretty
the,
much
so the
is.
guy will be 5'9", 6'3" with the afro. One of those.
The kid's good. The short kid, Corey Sheehan.
Oh, love him.
He's
Yeah,
great.
He's
good.
awesome.
And he's from Rochester too. He went to MCC, he played at MCC, and he's a 3-point shooter all the way. He reminds me like a John Starks for the 2000s Knicks, late 90s 2000s Knicks, which is a long way away from the Knicks of this year. 10
Yeah.
10
there's-
wins.
So I don't know if
There's
we
a
had
big
this
difference
conversation before, but did they just put the wood right over like the ice, or how'd that work?
They put. Have you guys ever seen how they do it?
Well, they put that like plastic stuff
Yeah.
down, and then they
And
piece
then the
together
cord.
the
Right.
wood.
Yeah. So they
Oh,
put.
so they put like the plastic court down thing.
It's the same thing they do for you guys.
Oh, it is?
They put the plastic first
Yeah.
and then your turf. Same thing with the Sharks, and then they put the court over it.
It's freezing above that too.
Is it?
Yeah. It
On the
seeps
court?
through.
Yeah, you
seeps
could feel it
Not
through.
the
You
actual
could-
court,
yeah.
like the black plastic stuff
Yeah.
that they put
Oh,
on
really?
top of the ice. Yeah.
Mhm.
It like seeps up and it's freezing.
You know what happened? It was I think like 6-7 years ago. The Cleveland Cavaliers came to town to play Toronto or something in a preseason game, and everyone was hoping LeBron James was going to
Yeah,
play,
he snubbed.
and he did not play because they said that there was condensation seeping up into the court, and LeBron James is worth millions of dollars, and he didn't want to hurt himself. So
Well, it's almost impossible.
understandable,
It's
but-
almost impossible to put something over the ice like that and not get any condensation
Right.
whatsoever. So
But the thing is, they do it in every NBA arena. That's
He was
pretty
being
much.
a prima donna.
yeah, but it depends on
Let's be
Yeah,
it
a
depends
little
what
bit.
you
Let's
put
be
over the
honest.
top.
Let's
so.
be honest.
It would have been nice to see LeBron James play. Do you guys watch a lot of NBA or college?
I watched some college basketball. Syracuse.
Syracuse?
Yeah, that's really it though.
Syracuse is having a pretty good year again. I mean, unfortunately they're not
They're not going to
going
go
to be
tournament.
going to the tournament
Yeah.
because they can't. They basically grounded themselves, which I think is a pretty good strategy. Like, I had I have hippie parents, so I never got grounded as a kid. But a lot of my
Which shows, by the
I
way.
disagree.
a lot of my friends did get grounded, and I think it would be a better strategy if you're a kid and you screw up.
I
It's
disagree.
like, listen, Mom, I'm gonna ground myself for one night, and we'll take care of it.
Yeah,
know
but
what I
you
mean?
got
Instead of Mom coming grounding you
but
for 4 nights.
you just grounded your team that wasn't involved in the situation, though.
I know,
So you
it
should
kinda
let
sucks
the
for
courts
them.
or whatever decide that
But
for those guys. Those guys had no option.
I think they knew that if they left it up to the NCAA, it would be way more than 1 year. It'd probably be like a 2-year ban.
Maybe it will be, but let them decide. You can't decide the fate of those seniors that are going to be able to play in this.
I know
championship.
it's obvious. It's not fair. People talk about like Rakeem Christmas. He's excellent player. He's definitely going to go to the NBA, and it sucks for him because it's his senior year.
Yeah.
And he
I know.
can't
I mean,
go-
I
he
know.
can't
I
go
know
to
you're
the
doing.
playoffs.
I know you're doing your team in the future a favor by
Right.
not losing more than one season or whatever. But in the long run, I mean, it's let someone else decide the fate of those kids. Not,
Right. It is what
It
it is.
does. It is kind of unfortunate.
I love college basketball.
Very unfortunate.
College is my favorite. I love NBA too. College is great. I watch a lot of college basketball. I have another job where I actually kind of get paid to watch basketball, so I do see a lot of cheerleading. So I do kind of understand a little bit of what you guys do. You guys do more dancing than
Yeah,
cheerleading,
we're a dance team.
which is the Rochester Lancer Dancers are actually
Who are they?
They're not here. I am gonna get them in though. So
like I said, for us players, we see more of the junior dancers than we do the.
Right.
So you do see, even as a fan, you see more of the
Well,
junior Lancer dancers too.
Because they're on the
actually.
sidelines, right?
Well, they're just
No,
doing
no, they
more.
just do more. They
They
seem
do
to do a
more.
lot more dancing.
Yeah.
well,
The Lancer dancers seem to just walk around the arena. Really.
no,
They throw
listen,
T-shirts.
Yeah.
Listen, the
No,
Lancer.
no, they're good. They do
Well,
do
they're good,
dancing.
but,
they
you
do
know.
dancing, but it's just like for us, we see the younger ones do it more often. I think the dance team does a lot more halftime stuff too.
Yeah, but they do a very good job.
Yeah,
the Lancer
absolutely.
Dancers. And they do actual like cheerleading, which is unique for professional dance teams. Usually, you guys are just more of just dance. They actually do stunts, which is to me
Like, what do you
very
guys do during like the game itself?
During the game itself.
Yeah.
So we cheer on the sidelines, like kind of near the
like behind the courtside seats, right?
yeah,
Yes.
like in that general area. But we do stunts too. Like a couple.
Do you?
Yeah, a couple
Oh,
of the
cool.
girls can do like this one girl, Allie Hayes. She's co-captain. She can do an aerial, which is like basically cartwheel, no hands, which is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
used
cool.
I used to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Marissa Henderson, she can do like a round off back handspring, I think. Bonnie Simmons, she's amazing. She's been pro cheerleading forever,
Really?
gymnastics, and she can do everything. Like
But obviously
Like, it's
she's
nothing.
not as good as you since you're captain, right?
actually,
How did you become captain? Did you guys have a vote or?
yeah. So
Okay.
I became captain basically because the girls felt like they could connect with me. Not
Mhm.
necessarily. I'm not the
Oh,
best
okay.
dancer, and I'm not like I can't do crazy things. It was just kind of like, oh, who do you feel more comfortable with? Who was on the team last year that you feel like you can come to her and like talk to her if there's
Yeah.
ever an issue? Not that there's really ever issues anyways, because
Right,
everyone's
right.
awesome. But that's how that happened.
It sounds like it's kind of similar to like on a sports team.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
Where
which
they
is
have a vote.
which is the right way to do it.
Well, democratic.
Versus bureaucratic.
Do you guys have any aspirations to dance for other teams, or I mean, what's like as a local professional dancer? You guys are professional, okay? What it would be the ultimate for you? Would it be the Nightingales? Would it be the
Lancer
Jills?
dancers.
The Jills aren't around anymore.
They aren't around
But
anymore.
I
If
actually
they
was
ever come back.
considering them. I was considering the Jills because I actually used to dance with a girl that was on the team,
Mhm.
and she loves it, and she wants them to come back around. But I was thinking about like the Nightingales for next season.
To me, it seems like they are the most like refined and professional
Yeah, that's what I would say. As
dance
well.
team in Rochester, and we have a lot of. I mean,
And they've been around for quite some time.
They've been around the longest. They've been around for 20 years, so it makes sense that they're kind of the most refined. But I mean, if you think we have a lot of teams, we have the Nightingales, we have you guys, we have the Lancer Dancers, we have the Rattlers Dancers,
The Rhinestones.
the Rhinettes.
The Rhinettes.
Now wait a minute. How come none of you
It,
guys are all
no, but it
affiliated?
did
They
used to be the
called the
Rhinestones. They did used to
Rhinestones.
be called the Rhinestones, They only changed the Rhinettes like 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
rhinestones
Yeah,
are
no,
like-
they actually for the longest time, like in the heyday of the Rhinos, like when they were most popular at Frontier Field, they were called the Rhinestones.
Oh, okay.
They were so bad back then.
Were they?
Were they?
Yeah. Yeah, when they first started, they were terrible.
They're not bad.
No, not anymore, but
like
they were.
they're pretty. If I were to like rank the teams, the Nightingales are the most refined, and then probably the Rhinettes, and then probably the Lancer Dancers, and then Rattlers and you guys. And,
So did you just say
Wait,
that
did
they're
you
the
just put them
last?
last?
You just put them last. That's what you just
He
did.
definitely just
no, I did. I
just
did
did
not.
that.
I did not put you last.
Well,
He meant to switch you in the last one, and you're the second last one.
But I mean, you guys are the youngest team. The LadySharks have not been around as long as the other.
I just want to let you
dancers
guys
in
know that he
Rochester.
put you behind the junior dancers.
I
You
did
probably
not
didn't
even
hear it.
mention Marc Sotile. That is a lie.
Well,
Listen, so let me
You
get.
did.
Why don't you guys aren't? How come? Do you guys are affiliated at all? Like, how come? Like, some of you guys
No.
can't? Can you cheer for other dance
I mean, you
teams
could
like, at
if
the
they're
same
different
time? Or-
seasons. Oh, not the same seasons.
But
Like,
you guys
Right.
don't cheer at the same time. Usually our games are all at different times. So like, we're never playing. At the
Yeah,
same
you
time.
you can't play indoor soccer and basketball at the same time at the Blue Cross Arena.
I actually know one of the girls who's a Nightingale, and she said that it used to be they would cheer for the Razor Sharks, the Nighthawks, and the Lancers. Like they would
Really?
just because the games would be like sometimes like Saturday morning, like
Right.
Saturday afternoons, 1 p.m. There's a Razor Sharks game. Sometimes Saturday nights there's a Nighthawks
Nighthawks,
game.
right? Yeah.
And they would just switch, but that's like a long day.
That's
to
a
be
lot of
there.
dancing.
Yeah, that's a lot of
to
dancing.
be there
it really
for
is.
Yeah.
3-4 hours
Yeah.
for a Razor Sharks game, and then I mean I don't know how long Nighthawks games last for.
3
about
hours.
3
The same,
hours.
3
yeah.
hours, yeah.
But you're there
Yeah.
but you have to be there at 10.
Right, you got to
so
be there
10
before
to,
the game. Yeah,
10
that's,
to 9,
yeah,
I would
that's
assume.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, well, it's a
insane.
lot harder too, because I mean they're dancing on the wooden floor and stuff, so it's pretty brutal. I mean, dancing on the carpet at
In 2-inch boots, by the way.
which are painful.
I know.
Oh, dude.
was that a hazing ritual they put
It
you
was.
through?
He's getting ready for
I
70
hated being a
Saturday.
rookie. Being a rookie really stunk that year.
Is it? I mean, it's got to be. That turf has got to be a little bit.
It's very cushiony.
Yeah, more cushiony than.
Yeah, it's actually it's actually one of the best turfs in the league. They just can't get it to roll out and flatten
Yeah,
down.
we talked about that
We
before.
talked
How
about
the other teams come in and they hate the
They
turf.
can't stand it. I mean, there's times where we're worried that they can come in and actually say, "Hey, this is unplayable. We're not playing." on
Last
it."
game it wasn't settled really at all. I mean, it was not.
Like I said, I don't know. I mean, sometimes they can get it pretty good, sometimes they can't. So I mean, it's like I don't know if the person just doesn't take pride in laying out our field or whatever. But I mean, it would be like them putting the wood down and having just bumps and humps.
So did you guys play any other sports at all?
I used to play baseball.
Baseball, really?
Yeah, I was on a co-op
With the boys?
team. Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then I played basketball for a while, and then I had to quit because dance took over my life.
So you play
Nice.
basketball?
Mhm.
Okay, so you understand the game a little bit, I'm guessing.
Yeah. More than the other girls.
Do you enjoy watching it, like while you
Yes.
dance?
You guys ever get caught up watching it and forget you're
Sometimes,
dancing?
actually. And everyone else around me is doing something, and I'm like, yep, supposed to be dancing.
It's amazing. Like in college, the cheerleaders, you watch them, and they're behind the end line, and they have to like be so into the game because every free throw, you gotta put your hands up, spirit hands, it's called or whatever, right? And then they do like little flips if they make the free throw and all that, and like every basket they have to get up and go crazy. So it seems a lot.
Well, how
more-
many dancers are there?
14.
So I don't think we have that many on our Lancer dance team.
We started
I
off
think there's
more.
more.
I
Actually.
think there's
Is it
more. Yeah,
really?
there's a
Yeah,
lot. There's a lot.
lot.
Well, the thing is, there's the Lancer dancers. There's some that actually do like the dancing, then there's some that seem like they
They're
strictly
just promos.
just
There's a
promo and
promo
walk
team and
around.
there's a dance team.
Yeah, so it seems like there are at least two different sects of Lancer dancers.
Yeah, I never noticed that many.
Yeah. Well, you're just oblivious there on the bench. I don't know what you're doing during the games.
Not much.
Napping.
Usually taking a nap in the corner.
Yeah. Waiting for your call.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my diaper change.
I was surprised. What you didn't play last game, really?
I was sick.
Oh, that's
that's
right.
right.
Yeah,
I was-
that's why you weren't here last week.
Yep.
By the way, we should talk about that. We're gonna talk a little bit of soccer too.
Since you guys have been there anyway, so you know soccer.
Right. What a weekend for the Lancers. Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was they
Wow.
had a great weekend. a lot of hard work and
Thursday
pays off.
night, you guys hosted the Harrisburg Heat at home. 33-5 victory over Harrisburg.
That was
great. Listen, Harrisburg is not the greatest team in the world. We've established that, but 33 points, an all-time Lancers record.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
Absolutely.
That's like the Razor Sharks on turf. Basically.
Pretty much. It was exactly like that. 6 points for Mauricio Salas, which I've never even seen in an arena soccer box score. That's insane. 3 goals and 3 assists.
I think
Mauricio.
that's pretty impressive, but I think more impressive was you don't show a lot on there, but Enrique had a lot of points.
Okay.
But he had a lot of, if you went to a third point man, like the guy that started the whole play or whatever, that would be Enrique. I thought he played
Enrique,
unbelievable.
2 goals and an assist. For 3 points.
But he had way more like in the game, like. He was really into it.
He was making a bigger impact than it shows.
Yeah.
And my favorite part, an all-star officiating crew. Listen to this: Steve Montanino, Jim Paschalidis, Bill Engel.
Yes.
All together in one game.
Yeah. That's why we won 33-.
I think so.
Harrisburg was a little upset with all those local guys.
I can imagine.
I don't blame them. I'd be pretty mad too.
5 miles of the Blue Cross Arena.
I'd be pretty mad if
it was kind of funny. There was a blue card given. Do you guys know what a blue card is?
Blue card. Blue
Yeah.
card.
You know what a blue card is?
Of course they know. They're just gonna
So
say.
what's a blue card? You don't know?
Take a guess. Take a guess.
Something you do good.
No.
No.
Wrong. Yes.
Wouldn't that be a yellow card?
They're in
They're
regular
bad.
soccer. We have a yellow card and a red card. In indoor soccer, they add a blue card. So in indoor soccer, you can go to the penalty box just like in hockey or lacrosse. So if you get a blue card, you go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. If you get a yellow card, you go to the penalty box for 5 minutes. And usually a yellow card is for like mouthing off to the referee or doing
Is
something
it 5
stupid.
minutes or
Which
3?
occurred.
5. Come on, you're on the team. You don't even know the rules.
I only get blue cards. I don't get the yellows.
Did you ever get a blue card? as
Yes,
a
I
keeper?
did.
For what?
I got one in Harrisburg.
Oh, for tackling.
Well, I don't know if you want to call it tackling, but yeah,
Hugging.
Oh.
it was. We were kind of.
You're just trying to show love, right?
No, well, the guy,
We're
I had the ball and I cleared it out, and then the guy came and he actually kicked me, and as I was falling down,
the
I
back.
just swatted his legs right out from
Oh.
underneath him.
All right, sounds like a blue card.
It sounded like it should have been a double blue card, but
Yeah, maybe. Well, if I was reffing someday.
someday.
That one day.
But I'll make
maybe
sure I
you'll
get a
be
yellow
roughing
when you're doing it,
Yes.
just so you can give out that yellow card.
I thought it was very funny in that Harrisburg game. They were complaining about there was a blue card and I think it was a 2+5 for like excessive something, and the guys over just giving Montanino the business, and he like just kind of steps on the referee's crease line, and Montanino just immediately just goes to the yellow card. And they called it stepping into the referee's crease. Just a great card. I mean,
Steve
Hey.
is, I don't know how well you know Steve, but I know Steve quite a while. And we've had words before, but like Steve he's a great referee, but sometimes he takes it to the extreme.
he's a
Take
little,
it-
he's a
no,
little intense.
no guff.
No, nothing. He doesn't take
he takes
anything.
nothing. Now Bill Engel.
Bill
he's-
Engel's
yeah,
different. He will
Yeah.
just give it right back to you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
It just F-bombs like
Or
yeah,
it can,
yeah.
or it can be like you and just let it go.
The worst part about it is Bill gets the better of you because you're so mad, you're screaming,
Right.
spitting all over
and
him.
he's like,
And
well,
he's-
you
and-
suck.
And he's laughing at you while he's saying it, so it gets you so much more upset.
Right.
So, but it is what it is.
There's 2 referees at the Razor Sharks games that I see all the time. There's the one kind of tubby guy. I don't want to say tubby, but a little bit extra weight. He's got the mustache, looks really Italian. I don't know if
Dark
you guys
hair.
ever know- Yeah.
Dark hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, a little
he's-
shorter though.
Yeah. He does all the games.
Yeah.
The older guy.
Coming from the girl who's 4'11".
Okay, I'm 5'1".
Oh,
Okay.
Marc Sotile. You just got put in place.
Yeah, so
She's a 5'1" because she got
you got
heels on.
served.
5'3" with the heels.
Maybe 5'4".
I think
What are those,
I would
3
go
inch heels?
5'4".
Yeah,
3 inch?
3 inch. Yeah,
Okay.
good eye.
Yeah, that is pretty good, right?
You know an awful lot about those.
I do.
When you were a rookie, you were.
When you were a rookie referee,
Yes,
did they make you
exactly.
run around the court like that?
Exactly. Those 6-inch heels are the crazy. What's the biggest? Are there like 8-inch heels?
No.
10-inch heels?
Let's. What is the
Jeez.
highest ones you wear?
The highest ones that I've worn,
Yeah.
probably, I would say 5 inches.
5 inches.
Now, how hard are they to walk in? Like,
Well, I normally wear wedges. So,
What's
yeah,
what's
which are
a wedge?
10 times. So a wedge is this, where there's like, connected.
Oh, okay.
But like the heels, there's just an empty space here, and they're a lot harder to walk in.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Can you run in heels?
Yes.
Does that take practice?
Yeah, I'll say that.
No.
Really?
If you are a woman, you can run in heels.
Really?
John,
I've
you should
seen
have
it.
no problem, buddy.
Yeah. Well, I needed practice. So.
What's with the new trend of girls like painting your nails in the one
Accent
finger?
The accent nail.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Those are very pretty. I like how
Thank
you did
you.
yours.
Thank
I
you
like
very
the
much.
gold.
Thanks.
Who gave you that idea, Tiffany?
I stole it from you, Lauren.
As Lauren's hiding her hands under her legs, make sure we can't see the.
Oh no, I took mine off because someone had to copy me.
Oh no.
So wait, nobody answered. What is the new? What is it? Is there a meaning behind this?
Oh, it's fashion girl, apparently.
That's really all it is. It's just called an accent nail. Just make it different.
Oh.
Lancer Louie? Wait, is this Lancer Louie of
Lancer Louie? Is
Of the
this
Rochester
Louie of the
Lancers? Lancer Louie, thank you for joining us on Sports Mumblings tonight. We're very happy to have you. We saw, we got to play it on the show, but on Facebook, the Lancers posted a video of your dance-off versus the Syracuse Silver Knight on Saturday. Who do you think won that?
I speak a lot of Lancer Louie. I'm pretty sure he said he won that.
He did. Okay, that's what I thought.
That's what I thought.
John,
That was a
you
good
thought he
break.
won.
That was a good break dance
I
routine,
think
Louie.
he did very well.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Lancer Louie? Okay. Do you think let's ask you just some basic questions. I think we're having some communication issues. Do you think
We have a
Lancers?
translator that speaks
Do you
Louie.
think the Lancers are better than the Silver Knights? Do you think the Rochester Lancers are better than the Syracuse Silver Knights? Okay. Marc Sotile?
I'm gonna have to say he said. I have no idea.
Is that because the Lancers and the Silver Knights
Listen,
were
no,
3
no.
and 3 versus each other this
No,
year?
no, he's definitely saying that we're better.
Okay.
He knows we're better. We know we're better.
Okay. One thing I've always wondered about you, Lancer Louie, you're a dragon, I believe, which is very cool that you're able to talk to us on the telephone. Why don't you have wings, though? Is it some kind of like genetic mutation, or like, is it advantageous to not have wings? Marc Sotile?
I'm gonna have to say he does. You
Our
don't.
resident,
He has wings,
Okay, he does.
but he's wearing a tuxedo. So the tuxedo, they're
oh,
under
the wings
tuxedo.
are under the tuxedo.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Very interesting. Oh, we got it. Yes. Marc Sotile, you're so smart. Have you ever seen that show Dragon Ball Z?
He said no.
No?
That is
Oh,
an awesome show.
I was wondering if I was wondering if maybe Lancer Louie thought that show was like degrading to dragons. 'Cause I don't know how it is. That's what I thought. Yeah, it should be taken off the air, right? It's just it's a travesty. Lancer Louie, hold on. We have a very special guest calling in as well. Finley the Razor Shark. Finley the Razor Shark. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad you were able to call in tonight. Are you okay not being in water? Lancer Louie, have you ever met Finley the shark?
They have met. They have met.
They have met Marc
Yes,
Sotile.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Now we've seen both of you guys dance. You both are pretty good dancers, though. But who's got the best moves? Is it you, Lancer Louie?
Most definitely Finley, I'd say.
You guys think Finley won
Definitely
that?
Finley, yeah.
Oh.
Let me intervene with this one
Yes.
real quick.
Yes. Marc Sotile.
Lancer Louie Lancer Louie is the best dancer in the league. Period.
Okay.
All mascots, Lancer Louie has it. He's already proved it in Baltimore. He's
Right.
proved it in Syracuse, and he'll prove it in Rochester.
Okay. Finley. Okay. Finley. Do you think basketball is better than soccer, Finley? Okay. Marc Sotile, do you speak Shark? Do you guys speak Shark?
I speak Shark.
Oh, you speak Shark.
Oh,
what,
yeah.
what did you say?
Oh, he said definitely
He
yes.
said definitely basketball is better
Definitely
than
yes.
soccer?
Yes.
I've been around him for a lot longer. It sounded more like he said soccer was better, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Okay. All right, you've been swimming with the Sharks?
I have been swimming
In
with
a
the
cage
Sharks.
or without a cage?
No, without a cage
Oh,
for sure.
Right?
Well,
you're right.
Finley's a land shark. He doesn't swim very often.
He
What's
doesn't
that?
swim?
No. He can swim, but he's
What?
a land shark.
Hold on. Finley, what exactly is a razor shark? Tiffany, Lauren, can you help us with this one?
I mean, I think that was pretty much self-explanatory. You don't speak shark?
No, I really don't.
I'm gonna
I
have to
studied
agree.
French
I
in
think it
school.
was self-explanatory. I don't think anybody needs to. Anybody
okay,
that's
Marc
listening knows
Sotile.
what he meant.
Lancer Louie, the Baltimore Blast are coming to town Sunday, March 1st. It's the regular season finale for the Rochester Lancers. Is Louis Melcher coming?
Melcher.
Louis Melcher. Thank you, Marc Sotile. You don't even... I don't think Lancer Louie likes Louis Melcher. All right, Marc Sotile's out. Oh, no, he's coming to the...
No, I just had to change.
Oh, okay. You're taking over John's seat.
Yeah.
Because we all saw that picture, Lancer Louie getting arrested in Baltimore. That was a bunch of BS, I thought.
Well, when you're one of the best dancers in the league, they're going to arrest
They
you
just
for
had
that.
to lock him up.
Yeah, you're going to lock you up.
All right. Marc Sotile, anything?
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. All right. Anyways, Finley, Lancer Louie, thank you so much for calling in tonight. We're gonna. Hold on. We're gonna give you each a little opportunity to preview the upcoming home games for the LadySharks and the Lancers. First Saturday, this coming Saturday, February 28th, 1 p.m. versus the Philadelphia Flight. Finley, can you please preview the game? Tiffany, can you help us?
You said we're gonna win.
Okay, thank you, Lauren. We're gonna win. Okay, excellent, great. Okay, that was Finley. Okay, and then the following day at the Blue Cross Arena, the same spot, the Rochester Lancers welcome to town the division-leading Baltimore Blast, 16-2 coming in. Have never lost to Rochester. Lancer Louie, can you preview the game? Is this going to change? Mark?
He said, "Boo!"
All right. Well, thank you to Lancer Louie and Finley for joining us tonight. And go check them out at the Blue Cross Arena.
Actually,
this
Lancer Louie
weekend.
just called Finley out. And Lancer Louie just called Finley out on a dance-off on Sunday.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I just heard.
Okay.
That's what I just heard too, I
Really?
think. Yeah, I heard
Finley
it.
versus Lancer Louie dance-off this Sunday at the Blue Cross Arena. Oh, I think he's going to be there, right?
He's going to be there.
He said he's going to wear his wedges. That's what I heard.
All right. On that note, thank you guys. Okay, excellent. That was Finley and his good friend Lancer Louie. John, you missed a really awesome segment, but I'm glad you were able to do what you had to do out there. You have to listen to the replay.
I gotta hear that.
It was really, really hilarious.
Was it really funny?
Yeah, we had Lancer Louie and
Aw.
Finley on, and they were arguing.
What? I would have loved to see a shark and a dragon argue.
John, we have sponsors. We
Dang
have
it.
some lovely sponsors on this show. Why
We
don't you
do.
tell us about one of our favorite sponsors?
One of our favorite sponsors? Well, how about Leroy Discount Liquor?
Leroy Discount
That's
Liquor.
one of my favorite sponsors.
I love Leroy Discount Liquor.
It's
you guys
a
ever
short
been to
trip.
Leroy Discount Liquor?
No, but I feel like I should now.
You really
should.
It's a really
We
amazing
should go.
place.
As a matter of fact, Johnny, who is the owner, knows a lot about his wine and spirits. You go there, you ask about anything, he'll tell you anything you need to know. And not only that, but their prices are really good. They have $15 and under wine rack, including their $5.99 rack, which I've sampled on the show, which is really good. And it's worth it. It's a short drive. Be safe. Be careful driving out there. But if you can get out there, go to Leroy Discount Liquor.
Yeah, the weather is really usually not great in Leroy for some reason compared to.
Whatever we get, they typically get a little more, but it's worth it to go out there. Just be safe when you're doing it. And folks, please do not drink and drive.
All right, that is Leroy Discount Liquor in the Tops Plaza. Also, a great Chinese restaurant right next door, and a laundromat.
Don't forget about Pizza Land across the
So you
street.
can drink, have Chinese food, and do your laundry.
Yeah,
That sounds amazing.
It really is. It's really the experience you want to have if you're in Leroy.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna go out to make the very short trip out to Leroy, you might want to get some delicious Chinese food, or wash your clothes when you're out there. You never know.
Listen, Marc Sotile, John Cargill, Rudolph, a.k.a. Dan, this has been a momentous night in the history of Rochester sports mumbling.
Yes, it has.
Not only the first time we've had animals calling into the show, and we had 2 of them, but also the first time we've had girls on the show.
Yeah.
All right, and
Yeah,
listen,
what a night.
here at Rochester Sports Mumblings, we like girls.
We
That's
do.
why we're going to tell you to go to the Mirage 414 Westridge Road. Wait, hold on. Wait. This is not the right music.
I was gonna say, why is it so
Wait.
ominous?
Time out. That sounded more like the razor shark, like the shark coming.
It really does. I was gonna say, that's ominous, scary music.
This is really not the right vibe for this. Let's try this one. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Happy commercial background music. Let's try this.
That was kind of depressing.
Yes.
This gives.
Hey, I'm big pharmaceutical company. Are you depressed?
Yes. Help me, please.
Do your body parts not work anymore that
No,
you really want to?
They don't. I want them to.
I have this drug for you.
Well, let me take it.
You know what? Go to your doctor. Tell your doctor about everything that's going on first.
Okay.
Okay? Make sure you don't leave anything out.
I won't.
But listen, as long as you're okay with possibly dying of a heart attack, stroke, or having your junk fall off,
Okay, that's fine.
take this drug.
I
It's
will.
going to make you happy. It's going to make everything okay.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
And it's free with your Medicaid.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that awesome?
Thank you.
Try my drug today.
Thank you, drug company.
You're welcome. I love you too. John.
Yeah, that's the wrong music too. That wouldn't go.
I called
with
John
the Mirage.
I called John my boo today before the show. And he got a little weirded out.
Well, I just said don't refer to me as that, and then you made it a little better.
Next I called you Love, right?
And I said that's much
I'm
better.
like, John Love.
And I'm like, thank you.
Okay. Let's try this.
I think he would make you his boo.
Oh God.
Let's.
I like this.
Okay, this works.
Go to the Mirage 414 Westridge Road, our proud sponsors. It is the best strip club in Rochester by far. They have the hottest girls, up to 20 of the hottest girls any night of the week. 7 nights a week they are open. Fridays they're open early. You get out of work 4 o'clock. What are you going to do?
What
Go
am
to
I
the
gonna
Mirage.
do? What about beer? I want some beer.
They have the best and the coldest beer.
Awesome.
Great beer selection. Great wine and liquor selection. They are known for having the coldest beers and the hottest girls in town by far.
Along with the LadySharks.
Yes.
Yes.
Have you guys ever been to the Mirage?
No, I haven't.
Great place. Fantastic
great
place
place.
to go. Cold beer.
Girls'
Beautiful-
night?
They do not have a girls' night.
They
but
should have
I
a girls'
talk
night.
to them
You know,
about that.
They
That
should
might
have
be a
a-
good
I
idea.
think the
It
Barrel
is-
has a girls' night.
Do they?
I don't know.
We don't like the Barrel.
No, we like the Mirage.
We like the Mirage. Proud sponsors of Rochester Sports Moment.
Isn't like saying the barrel like a swear word on this right now? Like,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just as bad as saying that the cat.
yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's not the greatest place.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, you bring 2 girls in that are good looking into the
Beautiful.
place, like, right? But I mean, you bring them in, then it kind of takes away from it. That's why they don't have a girls' night. Takes away from the girls that are on the stage.
Well, a
Oh,
lot
I
of
see what you're
places do
saying.
though. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
If there's 2 girls that are good looking inside the place that are just hanging out, like maybe
No,
you'd
it
rather
might
talk
bring
to
more
them.
people in.
You'd probably have a better
no,
chance
no.
of getting a date with them than
Mar-
you would the girls up on stage.
Marc Sotile, it happens all the time.
Oh, I know it does. I'm just telling you how it is.
Friday and Saturday nights, it's packed.
That's what brings people in, though. There's good-looking girls.
So you're talking to Mirage about ladies' night. Is that
Yeah.
is that right?
Yeah,
I think that's a good idea.
There is no official ladies' night right now. I think it's a great
You
idea.
should talk to him.
I will. I'll talk to the manager. But
Yeah.
on Friday and Saturday nights, anyways, it's just packed with girls. It's like 70-30. 70, obviously, guys. 30%.
There's really
girls.
that many girls in there?
Absolutely. It gets packed with girls. It's amazing. Girls are
Bachelorette
folks.
party.
No, I've never seen a bachelorette party there. I haven't actually even seen a bachelor party there.
Really? You
Yeah.
haven't seen a bachelor party there?
No.
That's
Which
odd.
is
Yeah, that is odd.
that is.
Maybe you're just not looking hard. Maybe you're doing a Marc Sotile behind the bench and not paying attention.
I do that a lot.
When you're at the-
I read a book a lot.
Yeah, you're reading your book and
Pretty
not
much.
cueing the music right.
Marc Sotile, yesterday in Syracuse. Did you make the trip?
No, I did not. I was,
Oh, okay.
like I said, I'm still recovering from being
Okay.
sick, so I did not make the trip. I did watch the game.
Okay. They played great.
They had a great game. They played really well. They stuck to the system that we're trying to we're trying to beat the top teams like Missouri or Baltimore.
Right.
So we're using the system against other teams, and it's showing by beating Syracuse. I think we could have beat them a little bit more. I think we missed a few opportunities and a few chances, but we still got the victory. So
And 9-7 in Syracuse. It seemed like a really exciting game, a tight game, very physical. Soccer Sam was, he makes a big deal out of everything that happens, but he was saying there was like a bench clearing incident after the third quarter. I don't know if you saw that or if that actually happened.
Did that happen?
I think it did kind of happen, not total bench clearing, but I couldn't see it because the
rising from your
feed
seat?
froze. Yeah, well the feed froze, and there was a bunch of people on the field at the time when it was freezing. So I'm not really sure exactly what happened on that, but I'll have more information for you as soon as I.
I have a question about the
Yes.
Harrisburg game. It almost seemed like after the second, you guys sort of slowed down a little on them, and then it almost seemed like when it got chippy, you just opened it up again. Is that kind of what happened? Were they kind of – because it seemed like they were playing a little more possession, and then when it got chippy, it looked almost like they're like, okay, if you're going to play this way, we're just going to pour on the goals.
No, we were, like I said, again, even though we were killing them, we still want to stick to the system, and the system isn't for teams like Harrisburg because you will fall off.
Okay.
Being a team that bad, you will fall off the system that we're trying to do. The system we're doing is to beat Baltimore, and it's not going to be the most scoringest system. It's a system to break them down and be able to get goals in on them. Like I said, you see a 9-7 game. Sometimes we don't even score that many points on Syracuse, but it's the system that's going to beat the better teams in the league. And then towards the end, we turned it on because we were trying to get Sean Hantes his first goal as a hometown local guy. So, and then he actually hit the 3-pointer.
Who?
Sean Hantes. Yeah, that
I'm
guy.
sorry. I should know this, but I really wasn't aware that you guys signed someone new.
No, he's been on the team all year. He's played a few games. He just
okay.
There's Sean Hantes, Crawford.
Okay.
Those two guys.
These-
Crawford's been hurt.
These are guys that kind of came up from Lancers too.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're local. Well, Crawford he isn't. Hantes did. He's a local guy, and he's played a few games. But he was playing in that game, and he had a few opportunities to score goals, and so we put him on our actual power play.
Okay.
And he had a couple opportunities during the power play, and to no avail, of course. All of a sudden, he gets the ball, and everybody's just like, "Just shoot!" And he hits a 3-pointer from
Nice.
downtown. So it was.
That was that nice 3-pointer from the
the corner.
And that was
Yep,
that
yep,
ended up
that
being
was
the
the
game-winning shot, pretty much, right?
Yeah, 33 to.
Oh, you're talking about the Harrisburg game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm.
Yeah, the game winner.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we do have the MASL playoff field ready to go. Okay. In the
Did I say Canada?
No, Central. In the Eastern Division, Syracuse
Your handwriting.
versus Rochester in the first round. Central Division, Milwaukee versus Chicago. Southern Division, Dallas versus Texas. And the Pacific Division, Vegas versus Ontario in the first round. I think what we're going to do is I want to have a MASL playoff picking contest, okay? So we'll all do a bracket, me, you, and John, okay? And we'll also
What's the wager going to be?
we'll put it out on Facebook, and people can do a bracket, and whoever gets it closest to actually happens will win a Salvatore's pizza or something.
Okay.
I'll take my pizza now.
Do you guys like Salvatore's pizza?
I love Salvatore's
You do?
pizza. I do.
We give away a lot
You guys
of
ever eat
Salvatore's
any?
pizza on this show.
I have one right down the road from me, the
Do you?
Donuts Delight / Salvatore's one.
Donuts Delight.
Nice.
Dandelight. I love Dandelight. Have You guys ever heard Dan DeLate?
No.
Who's that?
Hi,
you
this
talk-
is Dan Delight from Donuts Delight. Come visit us at our new location on Empire Boulevard.
Not a very good
Empire
impression,
and
but-
Culver?
Yeah.
Oh, I used to live over there.
Yeah, Dan DeLate. You never heard Dan
Is he
DeLate?
the donut on the logo?
Yeah. You never heard his radio spots, Dan DeLate?
Yeah,
That's
you're
great.
right.
I don't think I've ever heard either.
Yeah. He's great.
Have you ever eaten at the
What about
Arthur Treacher's?
Treacher? I love Arthur Treacher.
I've not.
Where is wait? Where's
Spencerport.
it's
There's like
Spencerport?
Yeah.
4 of them now, right?
There's one on Ridge Road.
Mhm.
There is.
Yeah, it's
That's
a really
that's
small
the original
self-stores.
one, though, I think.
Mhm.
Wait, West
You're
Ridge
talking
Road?
about Arthur
I thought the
Treacher's?
original one was in
East Ridge
Spencerport.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
Is
the
it?
old
That's what I thought.
garage door.
But yeah, I do like Arthur Treacher's. It's fishalicious. That's the
Who's that?
commercial.
That's Arthur, right?
I don't. I guess
Arthur
it's
from
just-
Arthur Treacher's?
Maybe. I just know it's funny.
I just think it's
Sam's
amazing that he was
gluten-free
able to bring these
gluten-free
things
pizza.
back, and and how well he does when he does bring things back.
Mhm.
Like Donuts Delight for
Yeah.
one. I mean
Mhm.
Arthur Treacher's. I mean,
Sam's the best.
oh yeah, he's a machine.
He's just the best.
Proud
Love him.
sponsor of the show too.
Yes, proud sponsor. We should talk a little lacrosse.
Oh man.
What a weekend for the Nighthawks. You guys ever go to a Nighthawks game?
I have.
Yeah.
Cool. You like lacrosse?
Yeah, a lot.
Love it.
Best. Oh man.
To me, it's one of the most exciting, if not.
That and hockey. I'd
That.
say.
Yeah. I don't know what I like.
Listen,
better,
I've been to a couple
hockey.
lacrosse
Played
games.
both, and that's what I like better.
They are exciting, but like I guess you have to know
You
what's
probably
going
don't
on.
understand
They're
it.
But that's what I'm
very
saying. I guess you have to
fast-paced.
understand. I mean, I don't understand.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's kind of like hockey. You got to get the round.
You got to kind of know something about
the
it,
net.
or really be attracted to some aspect of the
Here's
game.
the thing: if you haven't been watching the game for years, it is very difficult to follow the ball.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
You have to really know what to look for to know who's carrying the ball, and they'll do a lot of fakes, especially in the indoor game because it's 5-on-5.
Yep.
You
And
know,
there's a shot
someone will
clock
have
as
the
well.
ball, and other guys will be faking trailing the ball to try to throw the defense off.
Yeah, it's a lot different than outdoor, and I think something you run into is a lot of people who are big outdoor fans because they grew up playing and they go to an indoor game. They're like, "What is this? What am I watching?" I remember when I went to Finger Lakes and I played there. The coach would always say, because I was a more aggressive player, bigger player, and he'd be like, "This isn't the Nighthawks. You need to stop doing that Nighthawk stuff, John." He always would say he called me Nighthawk because I played so aggressively, but he would say
That's
that like,
good.
you need to stop doing that Nighthawk stuff. But it's a big difference, and I think that some
Anyways,
people might not have the same eye for following the ball they do on the field.
right. But this weekend, the Nighthawks hosted the Bandits again, the Buffalo Bandits, arch rivals from down the thruway, down by 5 goals in the fourth quarter, come back to tie it. Cody Jameson scoring the last 2 goals of the fourth quarter, send it in overtime, tied at 12. Jammer, Cody Jameson scores the game winner in overtime, 158 of the overtime period. Unbelievable. The Nighthawks
They're
sweep
basically
Buffalo.
coming back. It was looking
They're
a
back.
little.
They're
It was
absolutely
looking
back.
a little iffy in the beginning.
yeah, I was
but
just
they're
gonna say.
coming
I mean,
back.
last time I was on.
Yeah, we were
when I-
complaining about.
Yeah,
how
they were 1-2. I think.
Right.
We're not
1
looking
and
so.
3. They were down to
No,
1
they were
and 3.
1 and 3.
They've won the last 4 straight,
Since then.
Yep.
last
Nice.
4
That's
straight,
awesome.
including 3 of those 4 victories over Buffalo.
Which is, even if you don't beat any other team, beating
Right.
Buffalo, it's better than winning a championship.
And we talked to
sometimes.
Craig-
Yeah, but so what? So they beat Buffalo like 3 times.
3 times.
So is that like? I mean, is Buffalo good though? Like, are they like?
Oh
Harrison?
yeah.
the-
Buffalo's really
Listen,
good.
the thing about the National Lacrosse League, there's only 9 teams. Every team is good. The parity is unbelievable in the league. It's very rare to have a bottom dweller team.
Yeah, so it's not like
Mm.
night and day or nothing like
it's
that.
totally different
Well, the
than
San
NASL.
Jose when they're in the league, they weren't very
This
good.
year, actually,
I think we're talking about
coincidentally,
this year.
this is how good the parity is in the NLL. The Calgary Roughnecks pushed the Nighthawks to a mini game in the championship last year. Okay, lost to the Nighthawks, so they were obviously the second best team in the league last year. They're 0-6 this year.
Well, look at Toronto. Toronto was pretty
Toronto was
marginal, and now
mediocre
look at
last year. They were 9-9. Now they're top of the East Division, 7-1.
Yeah, so I mean that's just the NLL.
No,
And
they-
these games are usually decided by 1 or 2
Right,
points.
1 or
if
2
that.
goals.
Yeah.
Still though, unbelievable victory. Cody Jameson, according to my sources, took a broom from the locker room that they had prepared and ran around the field with it after the game to signify that
The
the
sweep of
Nighthawks
Buffalo?
had swept Buffalo, which I thought was pretty cool.
So wait, they're not? Are they done playing them for the season?
No, they're done. Yeah, just 3 games.
Playoffs.
Wait,
Yeah,
It'll be
unless
they go to
how
the
many
playoffs.
games are in the
Usually
league? How many games?
18 games.
Yeah,
So
and
it's
they-
very similar to.
So they've already played. They already played out their
that's
3
it.
games.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and they've only played 8 games, not even halfway through the season.
And there's divisional, so they how it is in leagues they play.
Yeah,
a
see, I
lot.
disagree. If you're only going to play a team 3 times, spread it out throughout the season. You know, what
I
mean?
think
Like,
so too, but it ended up actually really working out for the Nighthawks this year.
Well, yeah, of course it worked out for the Nighthawks, but I mean Buffalo could be, it's like anything. In the
And that
beginning, in the
happens.
beginning of the season, you have
Yeah.
your downs, your ups, your downs. When you start getting towards the end of the season, when you start playing your real game, and
You're 100% correct. Teams will look not even like that same team in
Yeah.
the end half of the season.
so I disagree. I mean, it's one thing if you play a team 6 times like we do Syracuse, and you can play them 3 times in the beginning, 3 times towards the end. But I mean, if you're only playing a team 3 times, at least play twice in the beginning and give them 1 game at the end.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially if it's a rivalry. I mean, that's
It is what it is. Billy D. Smith, longtime Buffalo Bandit,
Big fan favorite.
he in the paper he said that Cody Jamieson is the best player in the world,
Mhm.
which I thought was
in the world.
in the world.
Oh yeah,
Is that
easily.
outdoor, indoor player
Absolutely. And
period?
that's pretty accurate.
It is?
Right now. Yeah.
We gotta look at the
How-
the
how
great
old is this
players.
guy?
Cody James
Shoot,
is
Yeah.
25,
24, yeah,
24, 25.
24, I think. But you got to look at the players that have
Listen,
been in the
he's already
NL
won-
and look at the competition they play. I mean, these guys play world championship level. I mean, they play on their respective countries, world championship teams, indoor and outdoor. So they do play against the world's best.
He's won 3 Champions Cups with the Nighthawks, 3 in a row. He's won the championship with Canada in the
Yep.
Outdoor World Cup.
He's probably
last
won a
summer.
Minto Cup or two.
He's won
Or a
like
Man Cup.
4 or 5 Canadian Summer Championships.
Yeah, the Minto and the Man Cup.
And I believe he won a championship in the MLO with the Toronto Nationals.
So is there any money involved? Like, I mean, is he obviously
Oh,
being
yeah.
such a superstar as far as like, is there any money
Indoor
thing is,
outdoor-wise or indoor? I mean,
Indoor lacrosse is somewhat similar to your sport, where
so they're millionaires.
they're not.
Yeah.
No. I think the maximum salary in the NLL is $25,000.
I thought it was a little higher than that. But
Is it?
I thought it was
it
like-
may have gone up.
I thought it was
could be up to
36.
no, I don't think it's that high.
But I do know that a lot of the players, like
Maybe
Brody
30.
Merrill, they get a lot of money on endorsements.
Endorsements, right?
And they can
I don't
make
think
big
I don't know
money
if
on
Cody
endorsements.
has any endorsements yet though, which is
I
surprising.
think I thought that he was endorsed
he might
by.
in Canada.
I know. I thought it was Reebok because I thought they had a special shoe that he endorsed, which was
Jammer
catered more towards Native Americans. And I thought that he had
They
that
might
endorsement.
advertise, in
Yeah.
Oh, he's native.
Which was
yeah,
Reebok.
obviously, he's Native American.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one of my favorite things about the Nighthawks, they have such a Native American element to them. If you
Yeah.
go to a Nighthawks game, if you get there early, before every home game,
They have a powwow.
they do.
They do.
They do.
They do.
They have these dancers that come from the
The
reservation.
smoke dancers.
Is that what they're
What?
called?
Yeah.
And they do.
And they have
a
hoop dancer too. I love hoop dancer.
Originally, when Kurt Stiers, who is Native American himself, first bought the Nighthawks, they used to do literally 30-minute dances before every game. These, what are they called?
Well, they're called fancy dancers.
Okay.
But like, yeah, because I have a friend, a friend who does them, and there's smoke dancing, and then you have hoop dancer,
Right.
And,
And
yeah.
they cut it down, and now it's about 5 minutes before the game, but it's really cool.
Which I wish
they
they
wear these
did it longer.
extravagant costumes, and they use hoops, and they have like eagle heads and big feathers and like
Drums.
peacock stuff. Yeah.
hand stretched
I
drums.
wonder if it's the same dance that we had one of those at one of our games.
Yeah, it was the same.
Was
Is
it?
that one?
Yeah.
When was that?
A couple of weeks ago, maybe a month.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then they have the statue. I love the statue that they put
Yeah,
in
have you guys
there.
seen the statue at the Blue Cross Arena of the lacrosse player? As soon as you walk in, if you walk in the front, and you have the escalator and then the stairs.
Hey, I don't
Right-
want.
Yeah.
We don't walk in the front
What?
door.
Oh, that's right. You guys.
Yeah, but we're in the LadySharks. We're in the lobby, like greeting.
Right,
people.
yeah.
I know what statue
You
you're
know that
talking about.
statue? Yeah.
That's an awesome statue.
I love that.
What is it? Where is it?
That's
Right-
of a traditional
right
native
between
lacrosse
the
player.
stairs and
The
the
escalator.
escalator.
I'm gonna have to take a look at it.
Yeah,
I should.
can't
I
believe
should
you've
say
never
because
seen
we're
it.
in the hallway.
It's been there for years.
Like 3.
No, like 4 years. Yeah. Anyways,
I'll have to. I mean, I'll have
yeah,
to
you
take a look.
gotta take a
It's
look.
pretty cool. I really was kind of hoping that they would have put it somewhere else, but I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're gonna put a soccer player in the middle of the floor.
That would be
Well,
kinda
you know,
funny.
now that they have a Native American lacrosse player in the Blue Cross Arena, they should just do every sport. They should have a hockey player, a basketball
Canadian
player,
hockey player.
a soccer player. You know?
That would be kind of cool.
I don't know if there are any Native American soccer players.
I'm sure there are.
There's got to be one
No,
or
no,
two.
I mean that I know of. I mean, I'm sure there is, but
But they don't all have to be Native American statues.
What do you got? Are you Italian?
They can be whatever.
You are very. I don't know what you are. You're tough to guess.
No one
for the
does.
record, it was Lauren that was Italian.
Lauren is Italian.
I'm
Very
German.
Italian. Dark hair, very tan. You're German. Okay, I'm also German.
I'm German as well, and Polish.
Oh, come on.
Mostly Italian, though.
You're all these things. Nah, I'm like 6 things myself.
I'm 2.
That's it?
That's it.
Pure
I
bread.
know one thing, or you're forgetful because you didn't plug in the
What's that?
the camera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Dan Rudolph, did we get a little bit of footage of the lovely Lady Sharks? 10 minutes? Okay, good.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Huh.
We'll post on YouTube. Is this your guys' first media appearance?
Yeah, for me
Okay.
it is.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So it's a momentous night,
Listen,
and more than for
tech-
us, for them too.
Technically speaking, this is the media, okay? Technically, all right? Listen, we have listeners. Not going to say how many, but we have listeners. Okay?
We have sponsors.
We have sponsors. Not going to say how much money we're getting, but we have sponsors, and we are getting something. And we have a studio.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not the most upscale thing in the world, but it works.
So congratulations.
So, yes, congratulations.
Thanks for
on your-
having us.
On your
Yeah,
first
thanks for
media
being
appearance.
here.
The lovely Lauren and Tiffany from the lovely LadySharks. What can we promote for the LadySharks? Anything?
Well, the 70s.
Okay,
that
that's
we're
right.
having this Saturday.
Saturday
At 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Razor Sharks versus the
When we
Philadelphia
do the promo, we
Flight.
should play some 70s.
Do fans get anything? Is there anything happening, like, to bring the fans in? What
We are actually selling Lady Shark calendars.
Ah, okay.
buy them?
Buy them. They're
Buy 'em.
$10.
$10.
Will you autograph them? People want.
Oh,
them
of
to.
course. Yeah, all of us will.
Very cool.
Now, does
Did you-
everybody have like their own month?
We share a month with one other.
Okay, so
Girl.
what
Did you
month?
bring a
What month are
calendar?
we here?
I didn't
Yeah,
bring
what
a
month- I say, what
calendar.
month are you
Oh,
guys?
should have brought a calendar.
But I was Miss February,
Okay.
so my month is almost over.
I was April.
What's the best month that everyone wants to be?
I think December was the best one.
We were all in December and all in
Mhm.
January.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool. Who got the summer shop? Did you guys do like like wintry scenes for the winter and then kind of? That's what I
A
would
beach
do. Like
scene for the summer. You're at.
if I was producing the calendar, I'd have you guys like
Oh, God, if you were producing
in
the calendar.
bikinis, but like outside in the winter, like on a frozen lake for like
Yeah,
January.
actually,
February.
that would be
Yeah,
cool.
I'm telling you, right? Or
Like a-
or building a snowman, all right? And then in the summer, that's when you do the beach scenes and all that. And then for like the fall, you gotta find
There's leaves.
find
you're
a
throwing
tree.
There's
leaves
leaves.
around. You're throwing in the fall. You're throwing
find a
leaves around.
tree.
Yeah.
I think the only one that had bikinis was
August.
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 I was
Yeah.
the only one.
What were the rest in your uniforms?
We switched between uniforms
cool.
and like doing costume type of thing.
So in February, what was the costume that you were wearing?
We like kind of made up our own. We had helium balloons that had our name on it. Me and the co-captain, we shared February, and then we had like blue tutus just because we wanted like Razor Sharks colors in the shoot, and then we had like little crop tops and.
That's awesome. I wonder if the
Very cool.
Lancer dancers did that. That'd be.
Did a calendar?
Yeah.
They did a calendar.
Yeah, so
Every
they-
dance
they-
team does a calendar.
They
yeah.
do calendars.
Yeah,
they all
their
do.
pictures actually looked really good too.
Mhm.
Very cool.
Yeah, they looked awesome.
Was that the first time you got to do like professional modeling?
No, I've done modeling for probably about 2 or 3 years now.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I was
sorry,
gonna say, come
Marc
on,
Sotile.
man. Should know these things.
Marc Sotile is just Mr.
Listen, I
all
would.
night. Yeah, you guys should have brought in calendars.
I
Next
know,
time,
I'm
next time.
Next time, definitely next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because we're gonna invite you back next time. That
Oh.
you didn't bring us a calendar this time.
Yeah, like we don't want you in studio. No.
So wait, so now the calendars are they just for the games? Or like, I mean, obviously you want to promote them and get rid of them and stuff like that. Like, so like, are you selling them anywhere else? I mean,
You can get them through any Lady Shark. We actually have a Facebook.
Mhm.
You can find us on Facebook. I believe it's just under Rochester Lady Sharks.
Yep.
And you could post on there. And then a lot of the times we do promos after the games. Like sometimes we go to the Otter Lodge. We've been to Matthews, Buffalo Wild Wings in Greece.
On Saturday,
Um,
that's where the post game is.
Yes.
Yes. And then we'll definitely be selling calendars there.
Very cool. So get your calendar at the post game party. at Buffalo Wild Wings.
So we'll make sure we have to share their site there for people so they
Yes.
can get their calendar.
Find them on Facebook, the LadySharks, Twitter. I saw you guys are on Twitter as well. I don't know if you knew that. Now you do.
Yeah.
Stalker.
Yeah, I think we are.
Yeah.
You guys are also on Twitter.
Stalker.
We heard you the first time, Marc Sotile.
He was just, reiterating.
Oh. Any interest in dating a 55-year-old professional soccer player, a 300-pound corrections officer, or a failed athlete?
That was pretty good, actually.
I don't know why I had to be 55.
How do we answer that question?
Yes or no? Probably no.
No, yes.
Or reverse order.
I wouldn't.
we
I would, I would just,
I take the silence as a good thing. I really do.
I'm speechless. I just
Yeah,
I have so many options, gentlemen.
exactly.
I just don't. There's so many suitors.
listen, while she was thinking about it, they kept looking at Dan over there. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
so I think Dan's
that we did forget
Yeah,
about
you-
Dan.
Hey, he's the
forgot
quiet
about him.
one. So
he's a quiet,
the
troublemaker
long
guy
flowing
over
hair and the wind. Yeah, they're like.
Well,
Yeah, we
It's
want
like
Dan.
Fabio. What is that?
Yeah,
That's a-
Danio.
Definitely
He's-
look like Fabio.
He's Danio.
Well, listen. Here's what I think we're gonna have to do. We're all gonna have to go over to our former sponsors, the Infield Bar and Grill.
Yeah, if they're open, like they never are anymore.
After
You hear
the
that,
show,
Infield Bar and Grill?
and we'll do like a little speed dating thing. All right, we'll each
With the chairs and everything?
we'll sit down across from each other.
Okay,
You
how
know,
many
we'll have
seconds?
I think it's like
45
20.
seconds.
That's a long
No,
time.
it's got to be a weird number, like 43.
43 seconds.
43 seconds.
Let's try right now.
Go.
All right. Well, hold on. We gotta time it.
Okay, Air.
Oh God.
Give me a timer.
Speed dating.
Okay. Oh no, 40. You can only do minutes on this with the iPhone.
That's
Go to
too long.
Stopwatch at the bottom. Your options.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
You're
how our
so
sports
smart.
show has become
Lauren's very
this.
smart.
All of
All
a
right.
sudden, it's become the speed
It's
dating
become-
sports show.
It's become.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
And go.
What do you mean and go? You didn't even give me any guidelines or anything. Okay.
This is our 43 seconds.
My
right
name
here.
is Tiffany. I enjoy Hello Kitty, cheetah print, and wedges as opposed to stilettos. I drive a Cobalt, and it's baby blue. Well, actually, no, it's more of like a purpley blue, and I have pink windshield wipers and pink reverse lights. I have 4 brothers. My dad's name is John. My brother's name is John. My grandpa's name is John, and my cousin's dating a guy named John. I enjoy dancing for the Rochester LadySharks because they're pretty much the most awesome team ever, and I love my coach Tammy in her studio, Ta-da, out in Canandaigua. And I love Lauren as well.
And that's 43 seconds.
That was pre-rehearsed.
That was pretty good.
That was.
You seem like you've done that before.
Really, really good.
Let me just say that pink reverse lights are illegal.
Wait,
Yeah, they are.
really pink?
They're seriously, I have pink reverse lights, yeah.
How did you have
All right,
pink reverse lights?
Hold on. Now I have to do my rebuttal.
Okay, rebuttal, go.
Ready?
Oh God.
Let me get her a bucket.
Is this Lancer Louie?
Or is it? It might be Finley. It's Finley. It's Finley. Oh, whatever.
The bowling pin.
The Dunkin' Donuts cup.
Oh, I love the Dunkin' Donuts. I love the
That's
Dunkin'
what he
Donuts.
is. Hey, I got it. Do you like drinking Dunkin' Donuts?
Apple fritter.
It's like drinking Dunkin' Donuts.
Do you like drinking Dunkin' Donuts?
I enjoy Dunkin' Donuts. And you like Dunkin' Donuts. Oh my gosh, we're bonding.
Well, that was my 43 seconds. Thank you.
Well, it looks like you found your match with the Dunkin'
All
Donuts
right, I
cup.
think we got it. Dunkin' Donuts, proud new sponsor of Rochester Sports Mumblings.
I don't know if we should say
About
that.
to.
Remember what happened on YouTube when we said things that weren't true?
No, I am gonna start making up sponsors though. If we don't get some new ones. Speaking of one of our real sponsors, though, Rochester Sports and Physical Therapy. Guys, I had knee surgery. I'm recovering very well thanks to Rochester Sports and Physical Therapy. My physical therapist, Katie, she is the best. She's been doing this for over 2 decades. They have all the physical therapy equipment you could ever need, whether you need rehab from knee surgery like me, if you have back pain, shoulder problems, a sprained ankle, anything like that, come to Rochester Sports and Physical Therapy. Here is the best part. You don't even need a prescription from your doctor. Most insurances cover at least 10 visits to a physical therapist for any reason. So give them a call today. You will love them. Katie and Edna at Rochester Sports and Physical Therapy 2, 334-8090. They are conveniently located off of 390 in Henrietta. Proud sponsor of Rochester Sports Mumblings. Also, the Rochester Razor Sharks are proud sponsors. They are home this Saturday. It is 70s Day at the Blue Cross Arena, 1 p.m. If you go on the Facebook page, you may find a very special offer to go to the game. Might save you a little bit of money. If not, just go to the box office. $5 tickets. John, Marc Sotile, Rudolph, Lauren, Tiffany.
That's so cheap.
What a deal. Fantastic deal.
Is that the price all the time?
You can't beat it. $5 for general admission to any regular season or playoff game. It is a great deal. Also, the Rochester Lancers and Lancer Louie will be home this Sunday. We'll let Sam tell you about that real quick.
The Lancers are home Sunday, March 1st, 4 p.m. at the BCA. Free car giveaway brought to you by the Ide family of dealerships. And a home show brought to you by Champion Windows. Lancers home March 1st, 4 p.m. 872-KICK, ourlancers.com. Feel the kick, baby.
You hear that, John, Marc Sotile, Lauren, Tiffany, and Rudolph? Free car giveaway. So you want to be at the Blue Cross Arena both Saturday and Sunday this weekend. You will see not only you might win a car, but we heard a dance-off between Finley and Lancer Louie going down this Sunday at the Blue Cross Arena. So you want to be there. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Yeah, someone's going to have to make sure we remind Finley that there is going to be a dance-off.
That's true. Yes, I think we should leave that up to you guys, actually.
Since you are the
worry.
captain.
Yeah,
I'll
talk to Finley. We're close buddies.
So you two are responsible to bring Finley in.
Yes.
And I'll make sure we get you guys.
And this is going to be
game.
going down at halftime.
I just realized it says your name on your shirt.
She
She showed it earlier. She
you
showed
are
it
an
earlier.
oblivious person, sir.
I just realized
You're speechless. Thank you to our sponsors, and of course, RockSportsNetwork.com is our home site. Please check out their other shows. Upstate Range, The Big Schmoz.
the big schmoz.
31st Lap, Rush Outdoors, and a new show that
Oh, really?
are actually recording in our very studio on Wednesdays, Matt and Matt on Ice. And they taught, no, not me.
Oh.
Not me.
That is not on ice right now.
No, not yet.
What about our buddies, Chamber Boys?
Oh, yes, and the Chamber Boys, who are actually recording right now, right next door. They didn't want us tonight to come on their show. They say they're too booked.
Well, we didn't want them on our show either. So,
they say they have
screw them.
Lisa Lampanelli on the show tonight.
Which one of them is being Lisa Lampanelli?
No, seriously, they actually have Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, really?
Well,
no wonder they don't want us on there to ruin their show.
Not in there, but I think they had a pre-recorded interview, which is really cool.
That is really cool.
I do listen. Chamber Boys.
Yeah,
are
but
great.
we have the lovely lady sharks.
Listen.
That's better
All
than
right.
Lisa Lampanelli.
Here's the thing: if Lisa Lampanelli was here in front of me, I'd much be rather looking at you guys.
It might be a shorter show because we went a little over. If Lisa Lampanelli was here, the show might have ended on
She
time.
probably would have taken over the show.
Listen,
Probably.
she is not one to look at.
No, that's the point we were trying to make, Marc Sotile.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we make that point out.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with it.
Check out all our other shows on
And she's a
RockSportsNetwork.com.
jerk.
Check us out. How do you know?
She's the queen of mean. That's her name.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
just
that's
a
her-
stage
that's her
thing.
whole
She's actually,
bit,
I heard
yeah.
she's actually
She's
really
actually
nice.
really nice.
Well,
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, she lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
She lost 100, 200 pounds, and
Yeah,
Wow.
she definitely got thin.
yeah, she looks great.
Yeah.
I mean, not great.
She
but
looks good for a guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can respect the guy.
and she's
looking
about
good.
your age, Marc Sotile.
Thanks. Don't be a hater, man. Remember,
I'm
you're
not
the-
a hater.
Remember, you're the failed sports guy.
I'm not a hater.
The failed
I'm
sports guy.
I'm a hater.
The
there's a
failed
difference.
sports guy.
So you're a hater that can't spell.
Yes, John Cargill.
He's also still has the ghetto limp going.
For me?
Someone told me that a couple weeks ago that I was like, there's girls that was trying to do like a pimp walk. It's like, no, my knee hurts. Not,
Where's your? Do you have
not
your
doing
pimp,
this on
Did you have your
purpose.
pimp cane in your hat?
No, it'd be
Your-
fun to do
your
for a
hat,
day
your-
though, right?
Your what do they call those?
Coming
fur
from the
things?
white black guy.
All right,
over
let's
there.
wrap this up. Thank you to our sponsors, Salvatores, Rochester Lancers, Rochester Razor Sharks, Leroy Discount Liquor, Mirage, Joey's Place, Rochester Sports Physical Therapy 2, RockSportsNetwork.com. Find us on LateNightSportsRadio.com on Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. and also in LacrosseWeTrust.com. We are on there
Relax,
for our
we trust.
lacrosse coverage. Tiffany, Lauren, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, ladies.
This was
Thank you.
wonderful.
And
Thanks for
as
having
usual, let's make sure we get out there and support
Let's
our
support
local
our teams
Yeah,
this weekend.
support our
sports
Yes.
teams this weekend, especially.
Razor Sharks, Lancers, Amherst, RIT Hockey. Get out there
That's right.
and have a great.
RIT had a big weekend.
They had a great weekend.
Yeah,
They beat Robert Morris,
Mm-hmm.
who's leading the Atlantic Hockey. But all right, guys, have a great Rochester Sports Week.
Good night.